Hello, everybody. Chris Wood here. Thank you for tuning in, anybody that does, and welcome to my channel. I am Chris Wood. I live in Napanee, Ontario, Canada, and I am the victim of identity theft. I am the victim of injuring, torturing, medical blacklisting, sex assault, kidnapping. I'm the victim of attempted homicide. My mother was stalked and murdered for police revenge retaliation back in 2020. And the reason was because of me speaking of police crimes here in Napanee that were taking place out of a place called the Morning Star Mission, the human homeless trafficking and the homeless exploitation for monetary gains. When I found out what was taking place, I had spoke out about it to try to stop it, to try to save people from it. And as a result, I became a victim. 3 years of medical blacklisting, lies, cover ups, time buying, arrest refusals, except for on me in an attempt to give me a criminal record, which I never previously had, and also an attempt to deflect their crimes against me. As I'm doing this right now, I have no feeling or stimulation in my head whatsoever. So I just gotta say congratulations to Spencer Mills, Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police, staff sergeants back in 2019 and 2021. Shannon Cork, ex-chief or commander, whatever he is, now commissioner of OPP. Shannon Cork, Robert Lucas, Robert Kane, and Spencer Mills, 14716. Stacy, a mental health worker, a mental health and addictions worker. She is a drug trafficker, was Napanee here at Daily Tea Company, now Kingston. And Shelley Hafner, the one that arranged for my kidnapping 24 hours after me asking for help with what has taken place with me, with arresting and charging the cops and doctors and everybody else for crimes on me, 24 hours after me asking for help with it. I have been seriously brain injured. I have been seriously skull deformed. I have been seriously body injured. I am getting what is called remote neuro monitoring being used on me, what is police and military tech. It is a nano microchip implant, and it is being used by OPP for deadly criminal purposes. It is being used by pedophiles for invasive surveillance on their human trafficking victims, and it is being used to destroy people's brains and central nervous systems. It is being used for homicides by a bunch of Pontius Pilate Ontario Provincial Police and the doctors they have here that co-commit with criminal negligence and covering their crimes. And I have proven it for 3 years. They have been getting away with so much stuff, crime for so long that they believe that they are above the law. They are using Quinte Detention Center as well. And by the way, the death that happened in Quinte on last Saturday, was it murder? Was it natural? But there definitely was one in there. I wonder if it was reported, if anybody else really knows about it. be kind of hard to see, but it's more of original image of me for all of my changes and everything to me, my identity theft. And this is being done to frame me as well because the one doing it is a harbored inmate, sex offender, dangerous offender who is highly psychotic and highly delusional. He believes that me and him were switched at birth. He thinks that he is my dad, and he also believes that he is Harry Potter. He is no relation to me in any way, shape, or form. And if I share or have any direct DNA with any Billy Wooldridge of 149 Center Street North, or Delarosable, whatever the fuck his name is. Now bald, glasses, goatee, Mr. Big Shot, Hells Angels, Ontario chapter leader, the Big Shot killer, pedophile, sex offender, you fuck children, you goof. But if I share any direct DNA with this lowlife, there is going to be serious fucking hell to pay with him, with Blair Hardy, with Tyler Lake, or with Ben Alstein, with any fucking Ben Alstein or anyone else directly involved with this, other than my direct family, my Wood family, who I damn well know who it is, and we can go and exhume bodies, OPP, you pieces of shit, motherfucking terrorist, and your doctors here. That is all you are. You are nothing but human traffickers. You are sex offenders. You are drug traffickers and you are pedophiles. You make your money through criminal activity. You make your money through murdering bloodlines and you get off on it. You became cops to commit the crimes that you are committing and to be above suspicion. And I will not be proven wrong. You've proven me right for 3 fucking years, OPP. You have this town on lockdown. You own it. This is a guy named Blair Hardy. I know it's kind of hard to see, but he is a very seriously dangerous person. He's probably hanging out on Water Street here in Napanee at 34 Water Street, probably with Kim or Brandy or one of them, or on Center and Thomas Street side door entrance at the crack shack where everybody hangs out. These are all drug fed, money paid co-offenders. In that picture I just showed you of Blair Hardy, he is alleged Banditos leader. This equals terrorism. I'm going to keep this short. I just wanted to say congratulations after the 3 years and putting remote narrow monitoring on me, giving it to a bunch of junky psychotics, having me medically blacklisted, the lies, the time buying, the cover ups, murdering my mother, the kidnappings, the sex assaults, and everything else over the course of 3 years of me going through this and proving it and not being able to do anything about it because it's Hell's Angels, because it's Billy Wooldridge, because it's OPP, and because it's the doctors. You signed my death certificate for a fucking inmate, Dr. Tatiana B. How dare you, you skank bitch, and I don't care if you are a doctor or not. You signed my death certificate for your girlfriend, Stacy, through her lies, getting me medically blacklisted and discriminated against. I wonder how many others you have done this to. How many have you helped human traffic? How many lives have you helped murder? How many have you mentally taken of fucking victims while helping buy in time to screw them up in hopes to mentally fuck them up? How many murders have you actually truly committed, Tatiana and Dr. Barton and Pritchard and McGregor? and Hadley and the rest of them with and for OPP. How many have you truly human trafficked? I bet there has been a lot. One way or another, I am going to bring murder charges against Lennox and Addington, Ontario provincial police, and I'm going to bring uh, sex assaults, kidnapping charges against you. I am going to bring serious charges against Lennox and Addington County General Hospital, and I am going to make everybody pay out the ass. Whether I get anywhere or not, everybody will still be recognized for being criminals and being nothing but fucking domestic terrorists and murderers. You're lucky that nobody in this town is arrestable except for your victims to deflect your crimes. Using your fucking inmates, using your badges, using your guns, using your threats, using remote neural monitoring tech a lot of people around here do not know about. That benefits you just perfectly, knowing exactly what it does to a person. Jabin Allstein hanging out at Ray Ray's. You better stay there, you piece of shit, because I catch you in public. I have a right to defend my life, whether OPP like it or not, and I will do everything necessary along with you, Blair Hardy, and along with you, Billy Wooldridge, you little bitch boy. You're a goof and you are a little bitch boy. If any of you's got any balls, come and see me in person and finish this, you low-life pieces of shit. I did not get on here anyway to curse and swear and to actually look like an idiot fool. That is not what I'm about. And I'm not going to be made a spectacle of it because I am going through all of this and I am being numbed down to be dumbed down. I'm being mentally screwed up. My skull has been seriously deformed. I've shown it, I've proven it, and I am going to bring murder and attempted murder charges against the police and doctors and Billy Wooldridge. One way or another, you will end up in the rubber room where you belong in a straitjacket, hopefully. Get an electric shock 24/7 for the rest of your natural life until you are nothing but a corpse, along with Blair Hardy and Tyler Lake and Jabin Allstein. You are the reason why capital punishment needs to be brought back. You are the reason why the guillotine needs to be brought back. You're sex offenders, you're drug traffickers, you're human traffickers, and you're guilty of financial thefts and frauds. You're stealing from people on welfare and disability, and you're human trafficking the poor, and so you're making money off of everybody, even right up to good old Mayor Isbester herself, Kevin Elkenbrag, David Smith, everybody at the Morning Star Mission still doing the false income taxes to get everybody's financial information to pass it around to people who do not deserve it, and then saying that people that are poor on disability or welfare low income are automatically suspected or threats of being criminals and high risk criminals and drug users or addicts. 100% discrimination and 100% bullshit. Mayor Isbester, you're corrupt as hell, and everybody knows it. So it goes right from the mayor to the cops to the mission to even a justice of the peace to make accusations against victims. It goes to their inmate boss, Hell's Angels, and it goes to Lennox and Addington General Hospital, even right down to lowlifes like Jabin Allstein and Tyler fucking Lake, and pieces of shit scum named Ray Ray, who has a deaf white pit bull and who is a serious animal abuser. He abuses his fucking animals. The guy does not deserve to have his dog. And by the way, neither does Destiny Gilchrist Larrabee or Larrabee Gilchrist, whatever the hell her name is. She has a pit bull that's white and brown spots on it, or did last time I seen her. They are serious drug addicts and serious animal abusers, along with the fat woman that lives on Center and Thomas. She has a black and white dog that looks like mine almost. And she is a serious animal abuser as well. They kill animals, as a matter of fact. A lot, and there's another one named Shelley Barchier, Tyler Lake's mother. They are all animal abusers. They kill animals and they are killing people. And they are getting paid drugs and money for OPP for fucking doing it. You use remote neuromonitoring on children to spy on children, to watch them sleep, to watch them naked, to watch them whatever, where you're sitting back masturbating, and they not even realizing or aware that these pervert pieces of shit are using this on them, doing this to them, and they are using it on adults too, men and women. Because all of them that are doing this on me, right down to Ray Ray, right down to Tyler Lake, his girlfriend Holly Carlisle is a cover up for him because they are all gay. Jabin Allstein, Ray Ray, Blair Hardy, Billy Wooldridge, Spencer Mills, staff sergeants, ex chief now or whatever commander, now OPP commissioner, Shannon Cork, Robert Kane, Robert Lucas, Stacy and Shelley Hafner. They're all gay. Tatiana V, Stacy's girlfriend. And no, this is nothing against gay people, and I don't want anybody to think that in any way, shape, or form. It's just I'm stating that's just what they are. So it has nothing to do with hate, and it has nothing to do with assuming because they are that they're this and that. No, so don't anybody think that. One way or another, every one of you bastards will pay for this. And this is the weekend, and I phoned OPP. They conveniently would not give me any information as far as the staff sergeant's badge numbers or anything else. So I'm gonna have to find out one way or another, a different way, because obviously they do not want that information be given out. And if there's anything happens to me more, it will be revenge retaliation, and the ones guilty are Spencer Mills, Staff Sergeants, ex-Chief Robert Kane, Robert Lucas, Stacy Shelley Hafner, Billy Wooldridge, Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake, Jabin Allstein, Ray Ray, and his sex-offending girlfriend, roommate Sam. She's about 350 pounds, 400 pounds, and she is a female sex offender. I hope everybody is having a good night tonight. This is the back of my head at one point in time. That's another picture of my head at one point in time. I'd have this happen, and I would go to the hospital and be called a liar, or just be seen as Chris with a headache, not being seen or not being taken serious because of the lies against me and their involvement in their crimes, even right down to having me falsely charged to keep me from the hospital in an attempt to criminalize me and to deflect their crimes with OPP and Billy Wooldridge, Blair Hardy, and everybody else against me. The fucks. was the back of my head at one time. And I've not had any surgeries. Like my head has been widened, it's been elongated, it's been shortened, it's been flattened on top, it's been rounded, and everything else. It feels like there's a balloon on the right side of my head. I get air pumped into my body all the time and into my head. This is my head blowed up like a balloon. Shit. That's a little hard to see, but it was blowing up like a balloon, and on the top of my head in that picture, I have an X on my head. You're getting away with this, you pieces of shit. You're numbing me down to dumb me down, so congratulations, OPP. I'm just another fucking victim under your belt that you're getting away with successfully, including having my mother murdered for your fucking revenge. You are nothing but terrorists, sex offenders, pedophiles. Billy Wooldridge, Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake, Jay Benalstein, Ray Ray, and the rest of you bastards are damn lucky that the crimes you're committing here are legal because they're for and with cops, and that nobody in this town is arrestable except for OPP victims. Speaking of that, because they do false arrest their victims to deflect their crimes, anybody that's had any run-ins with Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police, fight it for corruption, and because it's probably a false charge. They do that, and I can prove it. I'm gonna wrap this up. I hope everybody has a good night, and congratulations. My identity theft is done, and one way or another, all you fucks are going to pay for this. I am 50 years old, and I'm going through this for OPP revenge by a bunch of junky, scumbag, low-life pieces of shit garbage who are using the R&M on me and doing this to me in hopes to mentally screw me up, in hopes to physically deform me, which they have done, and many do mutilating my fucking insides. So you've done your job, you pieces of shit goof. You're lucky that you were untouchable. You're lucky that you fucking own OPP while they pay you and give you drugs at the same time. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, Ray Ray. Prove me wrong, Tyler. Prove me wrong, Jay. Prove me wrong, Blair. Prove me wrong, Billy Boy. You goof. And the reason that I did speak like that is because they do see and hear what I am doing right now through the R&M on me because of the invasive surveillance. So yes, I am illegally OPP surveillance through Billy Wooldridge through the remote neuromonitoring as well. They see everything I see, they hear everything I hear, and it is all recorded through my own fucking eyes. 100% illegal. And I bet I am not the only one in Napanee. They're doing it to you gang stalking terrorist pieces of shit garbage. All because I spoke of your crimes and I was giving people human rights, something that you do not like, something you do not approve of because you do not have them. Your mind and your soul was taken the day you became a cop. So you have no problem taking anybody else's because you're heartless and you're soulless and you're nothing but terrorist murderers. You should be in the military because you're fucking killers. Love all, hate, and hit that like, share, subscribe. I gotta I gotta go. I'm having problems breathing. It is seriously hot in here.